Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another... Great! Okay, still no, we're filming 2 videos today. I shouldn't be wearing these yet, we're just talking right now. Okay, so, one of the things that I'm absolutely excited for this year, and I may get jaded about it, because who knows, but it is, of course, Anthem. A game that many people are passionate about. Let's just say that. Now, personally, I don't know, man. I'm as simple as if it does shit that I don't like, then I'm not playing it. If it does things that I like, then I'm gonna play it. I don't really believe in the whole corporate weirdness that a lot of people seem to think that has some sort of morality at all. I think things can be anti-consumer and stuff like that, which of course you should stay away from. But everything that I've seen from Anthem doesn't show it like that. And the minute it starts getting like that, I'm gone. So that's my feeling about that. So with that pretext, I'm really excited for the game, and everything that I've seen of it looks fucking wicked. You're basically like Iron Man game that actually works, whereas an Iron Man game I don't think would really. Then again, if they made Spider-Man work and Spider-Man Far From Home, I just seen the trailer. I'm pretty down, honestly. I just like Spider-Man as a character, though. I still have to play the game. Goddamn. So many things to do. Anyways, sorry. But, long story short, plenty of people actually got access to go over to a certain event and, of course, play Anthem. And there's so much gameplay, but this is the gameplay that I haven't seen that I am actually quite hopeful for because it has the kind of dev people talking over what's happening, which is good, rather than just being like, this is how I feel about it. You know what I mean? I want to know what's happening. What are gameplay mechanics, what everything is executed in that exact way, if that makes any sense. So without further ado, let's begin.
Here we are, Freelancer. You ready to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact.
Quick pause. Guys, we have a fucking Jarvis. We have a fucking Jarvis. It's fucking A-grade move there. I'm just thinking about that dumb meme where it's like, excellent move on chess. I'm sorry. Anyway, regardless, that's fucking wicked. I was hoping for something like that. Oh, also, this looks like it is the fast class. It is like the melee berserker kind of class, which is wicked. Also, my god, dude. This is so pretty.
The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the camp's shortwave radio.
Like headshots in Destiny, I don't think this is gonna get old. You know what I mean? Like that flying. Also, that is crazy. Is that like a special buff? Wait, hold up. Is that dude just... Forgive me. Is that dude wet? Doesn't make any sense. You get my point. Anyways, or is that like a buff that he has on him that gives him like armored skin? Cause that looks like metallic all over. I don't know. Regardless, he looks fucking wonderful. By the way, yes, this is my class. This is everybody's class. Everyone's gonna play the Storm. Everyone else is gonna get shit on. The Storm and the melee berserker dude, that's me. I don't care about the tank. I don't care about the ranger.
We need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Eventually. Like his all things. I eventually will, yes. I will get them.
About Matthias.
Brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
Okay, so real quick pause. No, don't mute it. Don't mute it. God damn it. One of the things I really do like about the whole tone, even at like, yes, we're like a couple seconds into the mission, but one of the things that I feel like games like this, and of course, the comparison to this game is going to be Warframe and Destiny, of course. You gotta kind of be ready for that. But the thing I love about this whole thing is it doesn't, it's like Destiny has the aura kind of making things serious, like, and yeah, things seem like they have stakes and they're like, oh, and everything's always intense, whereas this just seems like people shooting the shit, unless, and I don't think it's like this, but unless this is like that weird, like E3 kind of talk, which is, so these are real people, but I don't think that's the case. I think this is literally just a character that they're communicating with, but I really do like just the, like, they're just like, yeah, we do this. Like, it's weird in Destiny how, like, Guardians are always like, holy fuck, dude, we're gonna die. And it's like, yes, and then you'll come back. Like, why are you so fucking intense right now? But these people are like, yeah, we have these mech suits. Eat a dick. Peace. Let's go kill shit. And I'm like, okay, I can get behind this. I can get behind this tone.
Stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more.
Okay, this guy is getting at too much. Alright, this is too extra. This is gonna become obnoxious. Those sharp sounds every time you take off.
Still no sign of Matthias.
Ooh, that's a sick little glide. Yeah, but when this dude flies, apparently that's where you have to be, because he gets his shield. So if you want to make most of Storm, you gotta make sure you're flying constantly. That dude's thruster's gonna die though. Or he could just, you know, nuke the ground like he did. That's fucking cool. That's real cool. Also, this dude sounds more like powerful, you know?
You can use it to locate Matthias.
Okay, so they're trying to find the boy Matthias, which is one hell of a name, okay?
Research is taking too long, and it's too quiet.
I really hope, like, this dude has better armor, because, like, this looks kind of, like, anorexic, you know? When you're playing this melee guy. But you do wreck the world, if you can get close. But that's the thing.
Clear out those remaining scars.
Radio signal?
Still working on it. Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know.
And, of course, the ability that we all see in E3. And this is his special ult, which I still don't really know how it works. Like, I realize it's 3 elements getting, like, towers smacked down. Okay, I see. So it shows you. So you have to use frost, electricity, and then fire in that order. Okay. That makes sense. A lot of the gameplay I've seen, I just seen him like spam it all at once, which I was like, okay, but like if you could spread out your damage, that'd be cool. I really like his like passive where he just shoots out like venom bolts of whatever element he wants, and he can apparently, you don't have to use it all up. Like you just hold it down, it keeps firing, and you have a finite amount that you're breaking down and it'll regenerate. So I guess it's not finite. Yeah, I was worried when I seen the runner class, like the melee dude. I was worried he was gonna be like basically the Flash, but it's nice to see he has like a glide just like everyone else. He actually seems faster than everyone else. No, that's a Storm. Never mind. Storm makes sense. Storm is King of Sky. Okay. Yeah, that. Oh, you got a fucking teleport. Forgot about that. Oh my god. The one thing I will say, quick pause. The one thing I will say that I'm like genuinely worried about the game. One thing that I really hope you can tailor back a little bit, is the numbers. Again, like I don't need to see 3,300 fucking damage fly off the character's head, and then I'm like, am I still on his head? The word's blocking. I don't want that. The second thing is guns. That's the one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Like when we first seen Anthem, that was something that was so present. Is that when the dude like jumped on the ground, he had this like shrapnel shotgun that he shot, and like just red explosive tar kind of hit the enemy and just sent them shattering apart, which is really cool. But now every time I see a gun, it's like a machine gun that's just like pebbles, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like, and it's weird because you have this contrast of like your unrelenting power. Like if you're playing the Storm, you can drop down a fucking lightning bolt right on someone, you hear that like as soon as it impacts. But then I see him like use his gun, and like maybe it's just bad gameplay that I've seen from like weapon wise, but he's just shooting someone in the head for like 10 seconds, and then it sounds super dinky, and then I see an assault rifle or something be used, and it kills them quicker, but again, it doesn't feel like that same satisfying bang, 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 bang. So I don't know. I really hope that the weapons feel good, but they kind of feel like they're second to the character, which I feel like is going to be the inverse of certain characters, so maybe I should shut up. So for instance, like yes, the weapons seem dull when you see gameplay from the Storm, which is so ability centered, maybe. And then maybe the guy who we're about to see, the goddamn Colossus or whatever his name is, he has a machine gun and a flamethrower that I imagine is the center of his kit. Okay, so now that sounds better. I keep getting corrected immediately.
Using gates.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, as much as I think the Colossus is pretty sick, I can't not pick the glass cannon melee guy.
What you need to do is turn it on.
I played 0, okay, in Borderlands. I can't not do this. Or Borderlands 2. But anyways, I definitely feel like this game seems to be more okay with being more MOBA. Or like, oh, what is it called? Is it called MOBA? No, I don't think it's called MOBA. I don't know what the word is. Like a open world, like WoW kind of thing. Like MMO RPG. I don't know what it's called. Like this game seems like its pillars are RPG mechanics and like MMO. That's it, MMO. Multi online world or whatever it is. Yes, which is great because Destiny kind of strays away from being MMO at all, or tries to at least. Ooh, making me dizzy. You're going crazy. And then that water that looks like shit is going to cool your jets, so you're gonna have to get in the shit water. So congrats.
Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait. That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart.
Unlike Destiny, it seems to be really scratching the class system. Like whereas like when you play a Titan and when you play a Hunter, it doesn't really feel like you're doing that. And even in Warframe to a certain extent, I think Warframe suffers slightly, and I don't think it's suffering, but it does something different, where it casts such a large net, where like every kind of class and a mutation augment of that class exists. Whereas in this game, again, you very much feel like you are playing the tank if you are playing the Colossus. You are playing the mage when you are playing the storm. You're always casting. And when you're playing the interceptor, you're always going to be melee attacking, doing that stuff, or at least you should be. Whereas in Destiny, if you're gonna melee as a hunter, you can melee as a titan all the same. You can melee as a warlock. Like, you know, they both feel like they can accomplish the same task with almost the same efficiency. Warframe's a bit different because it's all about mods. So Warframe's just like just deep. It's just fucking deep, dude. But it's also like 8 years in or something. So fair enough. But anyway,
You fix that, I bet we reach Matthias.
boom. Ooh. Okay, why are you cutting around in this way?
What's happening with the
stuff.
stars? Something has them in range.
Yeah, I will say with that like lightning bolt, I've seen a couple gameplays of this, and I feel like that is the catalyst of it being kind of shitty. Like if you're not accurate with your storm, you're gonna kind of shit the bed, at least with your alt. Because I've seen people like be off by a little bit, and somehow it doesn't connect. But maybe that's just because there's latency things. I don't know. Yeah, and this dude just seems like he's a lot. He's just a lot to deal with and to manage. Then again, there are different types of gamers, so maybe the dude who's playing this dude is like me, who's just like, I was gonna be doing something, I was gonna be doing something.
Oh, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me? Oh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out.
There seems like there's a lot of detail though in the like when he's walking through that acid pool. He was like, his girlfriend's like, all right, please stop, please. Ow. It's just a suit. I'm still in here, like a normal human's in here. Okay. Yeah, see, like that. That's what I mean. Like, you go from like, I'm gonna fucking slash the throat open, bang, 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 and then he's like, here's my pistol. Whereas, like, if you were, and I assume, I don't think you can't use a shotgun with this character. I'm assuming you can. So that's what they should show. Like, you fucking going ballistic with melee, and then maybe you're on cooldown or something, and then you whip out your shotgun just to level someone out. And then after, like, maybe it's a big ass Colossus, you pump 2 shells into him, then you rip them apart with your melee to help you in that way. Hey, pistol. Pistol's the best goal for this. What? What? Also, he has, like, shuriken kind of things as well, which is, I think, is why these are the 2 classes that I think I'm going to play. Yeah, of course, the melee, whatever his name is, and then the storm, because I feel like they kind of have similar kits, but executed differently, if almost. Yeah. I mean, this is the first time that I've actually seen this be played really well. Like, a lot of the gameplay I've seen, people are off, but that goddamn melee dude seems to be on it. Like, very hyperactive. Woo! We've seen that at E3. That's madness. I wonder if you can change, because I did hear somewhere where like your special abilities or your special alts can be changed. So I'm wondering if that can be changed to like a chain gun. Which, was that what it was at E3? Maybe it was, so maybe it can. I don't know. So maybe like the storm, instead of calling down a lightning bolt and all these other elements, maybe he just completely goes all in and fire and makes like a literal volcano that just starts spewing out rocks of magma. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. And that would beat the fuck out of Destiny's super system, you know? Got it. So we're trying to get this dude, and Matthias, Jesus Christ, we need to get a new name, Matthias, and he's about to get fucked up, which, so of course, you're gonna go in there, clear the enemies. I love it, because they're just basically being like, you're gonna kill everything. Just go kill everything in this way, okay? Rescue mission, or just an excuse for you to kill everything. Okay, whatever. Moving on, keep going, do it. You're not a monster, you're fine. Yeah, dude, whoever came up with, like, whatever team was assigned to the goddamn movement or like flying, hats off, because you've just, like, everyone feels different. Like the storm compared to the big guy compared to everybody. I haven't played it. I'm just saying visually, it feels different. Ooh, flying indoors is gonna make me dizzy.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained
Okay, this guy is really, you got like a sensitive camera because he just like keeps bopping. I'm gonna puke.
That's good.
Ooh, what was that? Was that a stun grenade or a flashbang? Oh my god. Sounds like you're in the Hulkbuster. So good.
for a field test.
Oh, his ult? No, that's not his ult. That's just his passive ability. The Storm seems like he's going to be pretty hot shit. But I believe the Storm is probably going to get nuked when you get to, like, endgame. And there's, like, enemies that have super resistance to elements. And you're going to be like, oh, fuck. Electricity does nothing anymore. And then this guy is probably going to come alive, I bet. The melee dude. But then again, he's probably going to die quick as shit. Unless you're doing what this guy's doing, which is, you know, making really bad gameplay, but surviving like fucking no one else. So, you know. I will say, IGN, by the way, is the people who I'm watching their gameplay video of, which is actually turning out to be pretty good. Really, really good. Well done, IGN. I'll link it in the description, by the way. Remind me if I don't. But they seem to be cutting kind of quick, and it's kind of like, yeah, it seems to be a bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're transferring between so many different point of views that I'm kind of lost. And with a game like this, it's going to be something that you can get lost in very quickly because of the amount of effects and the amount of things. Very similar to Warframe, where it's just like, oh, the dude's flying across the air. Oh, shit. Okay, that's what's happening. Oh, now he's, you know, shooting someone with a gun that obliterates an army. Okay, well, that's happening, and I can't see anything anymore, you know? So, I think it's going to be a very hard game to edit around for, like, video content-wise, but that's a my end kind of thing. Oh, shit.
Seen some damage. It has been busy.
They should have increased the brightness just a little bit, because YouTube always makes it darker, and I'm going to have to, it's going to be darker on our end as well, because there's two layers of compression happening. Anyways. So was this whole mission with, I wasn't really paying it, I couldn't really hear everyone because there's so much explosions happening because people that made the gameplay didn't turn down the effects and increase the sound. Anyways, who cares? But was Matthias, are we trying to get him into this vault or was he running away and retreating into this catacomb? I don't know, maybe he made the best of it and was like, well, I'm here anyway. I don't think that's what happened.
Be careful.
I'm trying.
I like the voice actor for the female. She has like a real smooth voice. Same thing with Jarvis, or whatever his name is. It's not like Peter Dinklage. She was like, "We're on the moon," whatever it was. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. Like right now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm finding it hard to see shit. And yeah, I hope that's an option in the tab. Like as much as it sucks because I want them to make it smaller. Like I don't need the enemy's health bar to be that fucking big. In combination with the huge fire effects, which is great if you're like a Storm who's like 10 feet back and just being like magic and magic and magic, and then you know everything dies. You don't know what's going on anyway because you're so far back. But when you're like the interceptor or something like that, I just see like, especially when you're in catacombs, like you're so close because there's like concrete walls beside you. I just feel like, I don't know, everything is really hard to see here. And then that may be due to YouTube's compression. Sometimes there's pixels that kind of get fucked up and the effects don't translate through compression really well. It just basically just looks weird when you compress it through YouTube. So maybe it'll be better in the actual live game. I don't know. But yeah, only real complaint right now that I've seen throughout the gameplay. I just feel like it's hard to see shit. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know.
Some Scar heavies. Could use some help.
Oh, nukes. Oh my god. They really made those feel like, you know,
Well,
nukes.
it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. Its name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is. The thing just isn't
Ooh, he
dying.
fucked up. He should have saved that for that guy. Ooh. The Storm could have handled the AoE people. Or maybe they timed it out so now he uses his. Fair play. Ooh, he got dropped instantly. God damn, that's powerful. I love that. I always hate when I'm like, that was kind of a worry for this game as well. Whenever a game kind of takes MMO mechanics, I'm always worried that it's just going to become like you looking at a health bar slowly go down, you know what I mean? Which is always super unappealing. Whereas Destiny has, you know, a very good system where if you get a headshot, it pops, right? And then there's a few elites that take an extra couple headshots, but even still, it still feels like you're powerful, you know what I mean? Also, this was the video we just watched. It is IGN's 15 minutes of Anthem. Go check it out. I'll just link it in the goddamn description if you guys want to watch the whole thing in full. I'll probably try to edit some things out just so I'm not like being a cunt and just like ripping all their gameplay. Also, there are only a few moments where I really wanted to comment on certain things. But yeah, after watching the whole thing, the only thing that really kind of puts a kind of a weird taste in my mouth is that, at least in the settings of dungeons, it seems like especially with 4 people going ham, it seems like you're hard to see shit. Like, yeah, the effects become dense almost. Maybe if you thin them out a little bit. I don't know. I also don't want less fire. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I felt a lot of time when I was like seeing gameplay, I was like, oh, okay, you know, he's killing someone. Okay, but no, as again, I'm super excited for the game. I'm probably going to pre-order it and get the thing because I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's like if I'm proven wrong, then okay, I'm fine with that. You know, if the game ends up being something like that everyone else is kind of saying about it, where it's like it's EA, they're gonna fuck it up or make it this microtransaction nonsense, then I'll be like, okay. And that's probably my final straw. But right now, I don't really put stock in EA necessarily, but rather BioWare. I really like BioWare as a company, and I'm actually one of the weirdos who didn't despise with all of their being Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't think it was the best in the series, but I also thought that the gameplay-wise in Mass Effect, although it was hard to get used to, it was fucking awesome when you finally had like your builds coming together. So. And that to me is kind of like the strongest part of of Mass Effect Andromeda, was they finally really got a handle on like skills playing into other skills and them being able to be combined to make something extremely powerful. Like the amount of builds that you can make in Mass Effect was insane, that were all really viable. Is really cool, regardless of the story, regardless of the fucked up faces, which believe me, they were horrible. I would agree. Anyways, I really like BioWare, even still. And again, I'm hopefully we're not disappointed. Hopefully it lives up to the hype and whatnot. Although again, I don't like I'm a person that's able to be hyped without being disappointed, because I realize what it is, but still hopefully it gets better. But if it does shit the bed, then I've also prepared for that as well. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys do a similar thing. But yeah, no, absolutely. When this is coming out, I'm gonna be playing it. I'm super hyped for it. Again, I'm gonna be rocking the Storm, at least I think, and the Interceptor, and maybe the Colossus. The Ranger, he kind of seems like he's the norm person that's gonna be strong as shit, but just doesn't really do anything. He seems like he's normal, which could mean he's the strongest of all of them, because he doesn't dip into too much of one thing. But I like dipping into too much of one thing, hence why I love like glass cannon characters like the Storm and like the Interceptor. I think the Interceptor is more of that ilk, because he's, melee focused and can just get smacked in the face and like beat the shit out of him, that kind of thing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is my thoughts on Anthem. Again, go link in the description if you guys want to check out the original gameplay and see it in full. There is no like talking over it. It's just like normal mission. Well, there is talking over it, but it's in-game what you'll be experiencing, hearing Jarvis and whatnot go ham, and not hearing me and my opinions. So yes, thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye.